When was the last time you went on a hike? Anything from a simple walk in the woods or a multi-day trek over dozens of miles. The simple act of walking in nature is not only great for our bodies, but our minds as well. It's one of those serotonin producers, and who doesn't love bonus happy hormones? So today, join us on a tour of the 10 best hikes in the world. Just remember when you hike these yourself to take only pictures and leave only footprints. Let's go. Number 10. Kalaalo Trail, Kauai, Hawaii. The Kalaalo Trail is located on the island of Kauai, which is part of the U.S. state of Hawaii. This 11-mile trail runs from Ke'e Beach on the island's north shore to the Kalaalo Beach on the northwest side of the island. Most hikers do a round-trip 22-mile hike, many of whom will take 2 days and camp in between. The entire trail is very scenic with sea cliffs, beautiful valleys, a waterfall, and beaches. And about a mile off the trail is Hanakoa Falls, which are close to 300 meters or 1,000 feet tall. And although this hike is absolutely stunning, it's also considered to be one of the more dangerous hikes in America, prone to flooding, rogue waves, and unstable cliffs. A number of hikers have been rescued from the trail due to flash flooding, and sadly, a few have died from drowning or falling. It's so vital to know the risks of an area before heading out. Number 9. Turgola Trek, Bhutan. Getting into this hiking trail will be tricky if you're not from one of the select few countries the Bhutanese government allows into the country. Only those with passports from India, Bangladesh, or the Maldives are granted entry, and tourists are only permitted to visit as a part of a prepaid guided tour package, which costs about $250 a day. The Turgola Trek Trail traverses the Ha Valley and mountain forests, with an incredible view of the third tallest mountain peak on Earth, Kanchenjunga. Hikers will also pass by traditional yak herding camps, small villages, and ancient Buddhist monasteries along the way. Just keep in mind the trek is difficult due to the rough, rocky terrain and the high altitude. Expeditions here usually last about 7 days. Number 8. Tahoe Rim Trail, Nevada and California. The Tahoe Rim Trail is a challenging trek that covers 170 miles through the Lake Tahoe Basin and the Sierra Nevada mountain range in the U.S. states of Nevada and California. The elevation of the trail ranges from 1,897 to 3,151 meters. The trail was completed in September 2001 and is open year-round, although it's not marked for winter use. The main hiking season is typically July through September due to the harsh winter climate. Hikers will enjoy amazing views with alpine lakes, meadows, and mountain peaks, and half the trail is open for mountain biking. Number 7. West Coast Trail, Vancouver Island, British Columbia. The 47-mile West Coast Trail was created for a very practical purpose as a telegraph route that connected Victoria with Cape Beale in British Columbia, Canada. It was originally the Dominion Life-Saving Trail because it was built in 1907 to aid with the rescue of shipwrecked survivors along the tumultuous waters of the Pacific coast. The government stopped maintaining the route in 1954, allowing it to become overgrown. However, the trail was upgraded and rebuilt through the 70s and 80s. This physically demanding trail takes 5 to 7 days to complete. Some call it the toughest trek in North America, but the West Coast Trail offers up so much beauty it's worth the effort. Incredible views of forests, beaches, cliffs, rivers, and streams along the west coast of Vancouver Island. Just remember the trail is only open from May to September and reservations are required. Number 6. Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve, Costa Rica. The Monteverde Cloud Forest is a unique and beautiful environment with vibrant flowers, dense plants and trees, and incredibly diverse wildlife, all cloaked in clouds. The Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve was established in 1972 to protect about 4,000 hectares or 10,000 acres of cloud forest. There are more than 100 mammal species, 400 bird species, and 1,200 amphibian species found in this oasis. Unique creatures like the keel-billed toucan, three-toed sloth, and Baird's tapir. There are a number of hiking trails within the reserve that can be accomplished on a day trip. Some routes can be difficult at times due to a thick ground cover of plants, but the payoffs include the San Luis Waterfall, the incredible experience of walking through the clouds, and the chance to see some really interesting wildlife. Number 5. Cape to Cape Track, Western Australia. The Cape to Cape Track is a 76-mile hike from the lighthouse at the tip of Cape Naturaliste to the lighthouse at the tip of Cape Leeuwin, along the coast of Western Australia. The trail is sectioned off for those who would like to complete it gradually or prefer a shorter hike. It was completed in 2001 and open year-round in the mild maritime climate. The terrain is varied with sandy beaches, rocky paths, and smooth dirt trails with beautiful coastal views throughout the hike. Long-distance hikers even have access to campgrounds on the route. Landmarks include Sugarloaf Rock, Smith Beach, Quinnipiac Falls, Moses Rock, and Foul Bay Lighthouse. And to see what else Australia has to offer, be sure to check out our video, 15 Things You Didn't Know About Australia, by clicking in the top right corner. Number 4. Dragon's Back, Hong Kong. The Dragon's Back is one of the most scenic mountain ridges in Hong Kong, located on the southeastern portion of Hong Kong Island. The hike is a part of the larger Hong Kong Trail, which is a 50-kilometer or 31-mile trek through the 5 county parks on Hong Kong Island. Dragon's Back is particularly popular among hikers because it offers incredible scenery and ends at the beautiful Big Wave Bay Beach. Most of the 8.5-kilometer or 5.2-mile hike is fairly easy along a dirt path, but there are a couple of short, steep stretches. The average journey is about 4 hours, but if you're up for just 20 minutes more, you can check out the Big Wave Bay prehistoric rock carvings, which would be a shame to miss. Number 3. The Inca Trail, Peru. At one time, Machu Picchu was the center of the Inca Empire. Today, it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in Peru, an attractive location for hikers with multiple trails surrounding the ruins. The most popular of these is, of course, the world-famous Inca Trail, which journeys through high mountain passes, cloud forests, tunnels, and ancient ruins. The trail is located on the Andes mountain range, and it ends at the Sun Gate on the mountain of Machu Picchu. It typically takes 4 to 5 days to complete the Inca Trail, which is about 88 kilometers or 55 miles long. But due to damage from overuse and erosion, the government has put a strict limit on the number of people who could travel the route per year. Only 500 people are permitted per day, and 300 of these are guides and porters, so you'll have to book well in advance if you want to claim one of these coveted hiking spots. Number 2. Grand Canyon Rim to Rim Hike. Trekking around the Grand Canyon is high up on many hikers' bucket lists. Although the hike is challenging, the scenery is absolutely breathtaking with several route options. The rim-to-rim hike typically means walking from the north to south rim or vice versa. Hikers then usually take a shuttle bus back to their starting point. The trail is about 34 kilometers or 21 miles. It can be completed in a day, but most will spread the experience out over multiple days and camp along the way. The south rim is open year-round, but the North Rim is only open from May to October. Number 1. Fitzroy Trek, Patagonia, Chile. We've reached number 1 on our list, and we truly think this hike is worthy of the top spot. The Fitzroy Trek is found within Los Glaciares National Park in Patagonia, along the border between Chile and Argentina. This one-of-a-kind hike will take you past jagged mountain peaks, massive glaciers, icy lakes, forests, valleys, and lagoons to the South Patagonian ice field, where the iconic Mount Fitzroy majestically stands. This hike is fairly easy with well-defined trails and even terrain. It takes about 2 to 4 days to complete this 24-kilometer or 15-mile hike to truly take in all the magnificent scenery. And with that, Aluxers, we're wrapping up this awe-inspiring video for today. Which one piques your interest? Is there one you think we missed? Share your top choice in the comments. We can't wait to see what you pick. And for sticking with us until the end, you know there's a bonus waiting for you. One more iconic hike. Mount Everest. Of course, one of the most famous hikes of them all, the trek to the summit of Mount Everest. Everest is an extreme challenge, and more than 300 people have died attempting to complete the climb. The final 3,000 feet of the journey is an elevation known as the death zone. Because breathing apparatuses are required, there just isn't sufficient oxygen for humans at that height. And because it takes twice the energy to perform even the most basic tasks, hikers may burn as many as 20,000 calories a day in this zone. Needless to say, this hike isn't for everyone.